James, no good. Now here's Brown. D right on him. From the arc. Drills it from outside.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Smith checked in for Brown. A minute 42 left in the third. Kicks to Brown.
Yeah, that's it. Back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Brown's gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Kerr's shot is good. Kerr's got 7 points in the game.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Kerr against Brown. Hands it from downtown.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Baddest one passes to James. Smith against Brown. And it's Smith missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Smith in the posts. Brown's there. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's the general. Covered by LeBron. Connects from three-point range.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The East All-Stars up on top, opening up a huge gap. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brown's checked in on the court for the West All-Stars. We've got Stephen Curry. Baddest one out there with Smith. And it's LeBron James. And it's Silk at the two-guard spot. And he's good on the three ball.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. It's rebounded by the West.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Count it. Good. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Such a wide open look. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best five-man passer for sure.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close out a little stronger on him.
Brown outside. Traps in the trade.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
LeBron kicks to Curry. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Here's Silk, and it's sent back by Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the first one drops. Mr. Clutch is checked in for the West. Goose comes in for Smith, and so he makes both from the line. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the league just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Brown outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Silk. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And the playmaking ability, Curry, good at looking out for his guys and getting them the ball.
There's Brown with the three. Buries it from three-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Pass the baddest one. Curry deciding where to go with it. The pass to baddest one. 4 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Skinny is checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. A-Train, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And here are the East All-Stars. Pass to Webster from deep three-point range. The long distance three is buried. Webster's got 5 points now this quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the... Watch out for Rowe. Come on now, throw it down.
Are you kidding me? This fella knows how to give these fans their money's worth.
on our AT&T